Disclaimer. The views, information, or opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the hosts, guests, and individuals involved. They do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of any affiliated organizations, sponsors, or partners. This podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional, medical, legal, or financial advice. Always consult a qualified professional regarding any questions or concerns you may have. Warning, this podcast may contain strong language, adult themes, or sensitive topics that may not be suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised. By listening, you agree that the hosts and producers are not responsible for any actions you take based on the content of this program.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are season 3, episode 5. I'm sitting here with Winuska van Straaten.
Yes, coach.
Right. Winuska's joined our gym for MMA. Very talented kickboxer, good grappler, good headbutter. Cut my open today at open mat, and then the other one was thanks to Brian, and the other one thanks to Tiga. But back to this, you've been doing martial arts for how long now?
7 years.
So all in all,
Yes.
7 years.
Everything.
And your I would say your baseline martial arts is
Kickboxing, stand up.
kickboxing. And what gym are you doing your kickboxing at now?
Not now. I left the kickboxing
Oh,
for
did you?
that. Yes.
Why?
I feel like I got too comfortable with my kickboxing, my stand up and my fights. I got comfortable. That's why I moved to MMA and boxing. It's more challenging for me.
Okay.
Yes.
And your boxing, you've just now recently won something. What did you win?
Title belt, the women's title belt.
At what white collar federation or
Titans.
Titans? Eh?
Yes.
That is Tiny's white collar boxing event that he holds. Very, very cool event. Very well organized. It's like a little event. And Winuska went and fought there and won the ladies' title. It wasn't a weight division. It was just you got the title.
Yes, because I would have fought underweight.
Yeah.
Now I fought the weight above. So I don't
Above.
think there is a weight class.
Okay, yeah. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you, coach.
Yeah, we were there for that. It was a very good fight. Good win. And it was awesome because she had a lot of her family and friends there. Well, I think it was all family, eh? Yeah, it was very, very cool and very nice people. They all come and greeted us afterwards. It was very, very lekker. With your kickboxing, what was your kickboxing record?
So for me, I didn't win always.
Yeah.
So I started when I was 16 years old.
Okay.
Till I was 19. So I lost all my fights there, I think, but it was in COVID time.
Okay.
So I had I think 9 events and I lost every single one. I walked away for a year. At the age of 21, I came back and first 4 fights lost again because everybody was already higher than me.
Yeah.
So I had to come pick
You had to
up.
catch up.
Since then, I won all my fights for 2 years. And
That's
then I was
brilliant.
like, no, I got comfortable. Then I went to MMA.
Yeah, sometimes, but you know, sometimes you got to take away a walk away from something so you can refocus, realign. And when you come back, yeah, it is work. You know, like your ring rust is a real thing. If you go step away from for a while, ring rust is real. And then when you come back, it's not always honey. You know, there's going to be sometimes when it's just the right thing. Is this what I want to do in life? And when you set your mind to it and say, oh, this is it, then you see things start falling into place. Exactly what I'm sure happened with you.
Yes,
you know, now what is your MMA record now?
4-0.
4-0. And how did nationals go for you? So recently, I think it was the 30th of April through to, I think it was the 3rd or 4th of May this year. We had the South African MMA nationals for the youth and for the adults, the juniors and the seniors. How did you place?
First placed.
How many fights did you have at the nationals?
2.
And won both, obviously.
Yes, coach.
That's good. I was there. I'm just asking so you guys know. Yeah, Winuska is a very good MMA fighter. Listens really well. It's always a pleasure to be in her corner. How are you loving your MMA right now? Is it something that you find you enjoy more than the kickboxing, or is kickboxing more your thing?
MMA, definitely. That's why I moved away from kickboxing now to go into MMA because it's more challenging for me and harder for me. Okay. I don't know, like for me, kickboxing, the rules got too strict. You're not allowed to do this and this. The MMA, they let go more. That's for me personally why I love the MMA at the moment more.
I think, look, the rules in MMA, we do follow the IMF rule set. So there is a lot of control.
Yes.
And that's why you'll find that MMA, even though it's cage fighting and it is a rough sport and you do get your injuries and damages and all of that, it's still less than rugby. You know, like now recently, I know of three kids, one collarbone, one ankle, one knee, and one concussion, severe concussion. So rugby, I don't know, for the youth, I feel that they're getting too many like bad injuries that could affect them long term in life. That's where MMA, I mean, we've had injuries, but it's not like detrimental that you got to go out. So every now and then you'll get something. But I mean, we've seen bad knee injuries, and the guys recover from it really good, and then they're back on the mats and going. Yes, and with MMA, which aspect of the MMA, stand up, ground, the in between? What do you like? What is your favorite?
Stand up is my base points, but I love actually the ground.
So more grappling wise.
It got my interest recently. Is the grappling.
And have you done any grappling comps?
Yes, 2, 3.
Submission Kings, I know, was one.
Yes, I did 3. All 3. Last year I did 2, and this
all
year.
Submission Kings.
Yes.
Okay, how did they work out?
Last year I went good, this year not so because good. I had the event before that. So obviously 4 weeks I didn't come to training for Submission Kings. So then I went and put myself in 2 weight classes. So I didn't prepare for it. So I saw my ass.
Yeah, preparation is key. Thing. If you don't, what is the old saying? If you don't prepare, I forget how it goes. But it's something about where if you prepare to fail, you fail to prepare, or if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. That's the saying. That is true, coach. It is the truth. If you don't put in time, the mats don't lie. You've got to come and put in time, especially when it comes to grappling. I think I remember that you went up against the one was Mila.
Yes, Mila, and I think a Danica.
Danica as well. Yes, that's right. Danica is very strong, excellent grappler, and Mila is just so flippant and strong for her size as well. Like she's so talented. She does wrestling, judo, like grappling. I think she does a little bit of MMA as well. She's brilliant. I'd love to get her on the national youth team. I think she'll do well overseas. Yes,
because I saw her at the wrestling competition one time. She's good.
Now, we all know you as Winuska, the kickboxer, the MMA fighter. What do you do outside of sport? What is your, I don't know what work you do. I don't know what you do for fun. What do you, tell us, who is Winuska? If you had to describe yourself as not an athlete, just a woman.
So I do have my own salon. So I do work there, but obviously I do want to go professional.
You have your own salon?
Yes.
Oh, so you have your own little business?
Yes, coach.
Oh, that's awesome. What do you do?
Lash extensions.
I had no idea.
But I obviously do want to go professional in my sport. But for now I'm doing that. Other than that, let you live in the church. That's all.
That's good. So you're very religious. That's good. Coach. That's very good. You know, it's when you've got faith in your life, everything falls into place.
Yes,
I found that's very true. Prior to me becoming finding faith, or faith finding me, it was very much a situation of I was not like everything always felt like nothing was coming together. Like it was always it leads up to something, then it fails. It leads up to something, then it fails. But now I found that talking to God and talking to Jesus and praying, things come together, and I can see it. Like even in my family, with my little family that I have now. I'm glad that you're walking with Jesus.
Yes, coach.
Your salon, is it successful?
Yes, coach.
It's doing good.
Yes, I don't obviously want to go too big now because
it's going to take into your time.
Yes,
your training
in the
time.
sport. Because obviously I do too many sports. Some of my sports I had to leave.
Yeah. So what do you mean? What are the sports?
I did wrestling. I did kickboxing, boxing, MMA, BJJ, and obviously the gym too. I had to start running more, so I can't do that all in 7 days.
That's a lot.
That's too much.
Yeah, that's a lot. But if you could do all of that, would you?
Yes, coach. I would actually want to do dance actually too.
Oh,
that's
really?
Something. I think I will continue until I'm 33, and then I will go into dancing.
Yes. And then, what are your aspirations, your goals in this sport, in MMA?
If coach asked me 2 years ago, I would have said UFC.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the year, I would have said one champ.
Yeah.
Now at the moment, I go where God goes. Like for me, I always said, when I saw kickboxing, I always said I'm going to go into kickboxing, and God opened doors in MMA and boxing. So for me, I will go where God wants me to go. That's my opinion. So I would always put in the work. You can't just not put in the work. I will put in the work, and God will open opportunities for me.
So besides nationals, where else did you fight? MMA.
The EFC Contender Series was my first one.
Yeah.
And the Grassroots.
Okay.
Yes, coach.
And we've got the Martial Arts South African Nationals coming up. Have you entered? Did you put your name forward for that?
What?
No, for Nationals in Pretoria in a week and a half.
Oh, yes, I did,
yeah.
coach. Yes, coach.
All right, so we need to check if you've got any fights over there.
Yes, coach.
And your family all good? Everyone?
Yes, coach.
Going well. What if you had to say, what would happen if you would find that your grappling takes over your love of MMA? Is that something that would ever happen in your eyes?
Meaning?
That you would want to become more grappling champion than in MMA, or would you just consider that like a side quest like Kuni?
I don't know, because I love all of it. So like for me, a lot of people ask me at the moment, what would you pick between all your sports? So for me, I would go where there's more opportunities.
Yeah.
Like my kickboxing, I gave 7 years of it and it felt like I was stuck the whole time.
Yeah.
I didn't go where I wanted to. I ended till African championships and I didn't go further than that. So for me, it was a bit, what's the point of giving years and you hit the wall the whole time?
Well, that's the nice thing about the MMA is that you grow from grassroots into the amateur events where you'll fight more experienced fighters. There are titles available in those arenas. We're probably going to be starting up an amateur tournament by the end of this year or early next year. And then you can work for titles in amateurs as well. You can see all the titles in the front, and then you can explore other avenues in your pro career. Maybe doing EFC or skipping completely, going somewhere else internationally even. So yeah, you can work your way into some good organizations and start working towards better income, let's say.
Yes, coach.
Nutrition wise, how do you look after yourself nutrition wise?
So I do have somebody that's my plan for me.
Okay.
But I'm going to be honest, that is a struggle because I do train a lot, so I would sometimes overeat.
Yeah.
So it is a struggle.
What would a typical, including your nutrition in what you're going to say now, what would a typical day look like for you from wake up to bedtime?
The whole thing.
Yeah, well, that doesn't have to be super detailed, but give us a breakdown. Like if you're having breakfast, what breakfast are you having? Like what kind of nutrition are you putting into your body? Just
food-wise, of training and all that.
Yeah, you tell me what do you have for breakfast? Then when is your first training session? What do you have for lunch? What are the meals in between?
So the first, wake up at 6. I actually don't eat, just coffee, and then I go do weight training.
Okay.
Then I would usually come back. Then I would make eggs. Sometimes put fruit, like maybe strawberries or something. Then I would start working at around 12. Before 12, I would eat sometimes, and then I would obviously eat. Then I would go for a run, come back around like maybe 2 or 3. I would eat again. I'm actually unsure about now. But basically, I would eat 6 times a day. That is obviously, especially fruit and everything, but a lot of protein I would eat. And around 6:30 is my next session on weekends or on weeks.
How many training sessions have you got a day so far?
2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Yes, coach.
And now you work a lot with your dad. Your dad,
yes, coach.
He's basically your head coach at the moment.
Yes, coach.
And he works with you, all your pad work and your striking and everything. Do you guys also grapple a bit at home? No.
He's getting a little bit too old.
I think you should drag him into it.
I do. I told even my mom, yes, I think Sunday, I was like, Mommy, can I grapple with me? She's like, no.
No, I think your dad would be able to do it.
He does, but he broke like his toe against the elbow. Yeah. And now it's like...
What, recently?
No, like 3 years ago, and still it breaks the whole time. So that's why he can't really grapple too much because
it's either he's not supporting, like wrapping it up properly and keeping it there for
he doesn't.
a while. And then that bone's not getting time to fuse. And sometimes if it doesn't fuse, I actually watched the podcast on this recently. I can't remember what supplement it is or what it is that's required, but sometimes you get the bones just refuse to fuse because there's a deficiency. I can't remember what it was, but you should get into creatine. Creatine will help with that.
Okay, good.
Creatine, I think with your bones, it was about 10 milligrams a day. or 10 milligrams a day, about, I would get him on that. Maybe even push it up to more, about 20 milligrams. But creatine. While we're talking about supplements, do you take any supplements?
I didn't for a long time, but I did so now.
What are you taking now? Or what do you use?
I don't actually really know the full one. I did sometimes use the creatine, the NPL ones, and it's a sport.
I'm not worried about the brand, but like, what are you taking? Are you taking protein? Are you putting carbs in, like a carb
loader?
A loader? Or are you using creatine, L-glutamine? What are you using?
Sometimes I use creatine, but not when I have to fight. Never fight, I leave it.
Yeah.
Because I gain like 2 kilograms every single time.
But that's water. You're pumping
that's
water.
Why I have to leave it.
Yeah, you're pushing water into your muscles. The way you can avoid that, you should be on creatine every single day. Normally, your water load is going to happen in your creatine loading phase, where you're having let's say up to 20 milligrams a day. Then your muscles get saturated with water. But after about 2 or 3 weeks, that water goes out. And then you won't see that water in your weight. And then you'll be taking your creatine 10 milligrams a day, let's say, and you'll be okay.
So the
problem is that women always think that when you take creatine, you're going to pick up all of this mass and it's going to hit your kidneys and it's going to mess around with your hormones. It doesn't. So the research is there. It doesn't. What you're talking about is your water load is because you don't take creatine and then you take it and it pumps water into your muscle and then you pick up that weight and get bloated. And like I say, if you stick on it for 2 weeks, way ahead of the fight, that water will then dissipate or go out of your muscles. And you'll be on the creatine all of the time without that bloated water. So if you want to stay on creatine, you've got to do it long term. You've got to get over that 2-week benchmark for the water that sits in those muscles.
Yes, I did use it for 5 months and it works. My recovery is like
100%.
Like
your mind works better. Everything. Myself and my wife also just started getting really into it and making sure we take every day. We take 10 milligrams every day each. We're busy getting a little bit more information on giving it to our youth as well. The benefits are there and the research is there. So I'm actually doing in season 5, my first 4 episodes are going to be on, I'm speaking to Anton de Klerk, the bodybuilder, and we're going to cover 1 episode just creatine. And then we're going to cover another episode on steroids, another episode on peptides, and then the last episode on just wellness, what you can take for your overall wellness. And creatine is definitely one of those things. Like elderly people should definitely be taking. Your dad should be increasing.
Yes, good.
He should, every single day should be part and parcel of what he takes.
Yes, good.
What else can you tell us about you? Have you got, are you still single? Do you have a family, or like, are you planning on a family? Or you just kind of like, this is my focus now and this is what I'm doing?
So I'm single, no kids. I do want to have a family one day. It's just a bit hard for me to find somebody at the moment.
Yeah, it's like Kuni was also, he also just got himself into a good relationship, and you've got to have patience for these things, and you've got to trust God that these things will come along. Pray on it. It is what it is, but in a way, you must remember, like, God's saying to you, this is the path that I have you on now, and this is the path that you asked me for, so I'm giving it to you. And that's why you don't have this in your life now. And just be patient, it'll come, kind of thing,
Yes, I'm not in a hurry, I would say, because like I said, I want to go professional on this. So my focus is on this, because for me it's like, I want a godly relationship. So for me, I'm not getting that. So I'm fine with that. I will still just focus on God right now.
And you'll see that when it does come along, you'll immediately know that it's God sent or it's not.
Yes.
You'll immediately pick up on it. It'll be somebody that is on your team, who understands what you do, who helps you with your training, your diet, your everything, and you'll see it'll come. I was blessed with that. Queenie's blessed with that, and it'll come. But be patient. All in God's time.
Yes,
you can't rush him. But it's good that you're actually single up, because it gives you a lot of time to focus on what you want to do. And if you're setting goals like you have, they'll come a lot quicker.
Yes, coach.
But yeah, just keep training, putting in all of the time, if you get as much grappling in as you can. So just push on that. What else can you tell us?
Nothing I can think
Studies?
about.
You're not doing any studies at the moment? No studying.
I didn't do good in school.
Oh, really?
I was a sport one. My sister was the study one.
Okay. How many siblings do you have?
Just one.
Just one.
Older
So it's just you and the sister?
Yes.
How old do you know, if you don't mind me asking?
23.
And your sister?
25.
Oh, that's only 2 years difference.
Yes.
Yeah. And how your relationship with her good?
Yes. She's in Kuruman, unfortunately, but she always tried to come to my fights.
Yeah.
But they're all gonna move closer.
Okay.
Yes.
So your next fight is now, or hopefully coming up, if they match you up with somebody at the Master Nationals. And then after that, maybe versus?
I did put myself in there, but if they're not gonna do it, I want to go to, I think it's Lights Out. They asked me to fight for that flyweight title bout.
In Cape Town?
Yes.
Cape Town side.
Then I would have asked coach if we want to go. Then I'll get maybe sponsors and so on.
Yeah, that's a thing to look at. And then maybe also look at, there's Bare Bones, which is also in the Cape somewhere. And then there's also MFC in KZN somewhere. Unfortunately, in this sport, because there's so little tournaments happening in and around Gauteng, we have to start looking outside of Gauteng.
That is.
But yeah, Lights Out is definitely, if there's a title offer over there, that's definitely something to look at.
Yes, so asked me, I think 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I had to say no because I fought for the other one.
Well, we can see. Maybe we can speak to them and it's still on the table.
There is, because there's nobody there. I saw I posted. There's nobody
let's get through nationals first, and then we'll just Master Nationals first, and then we'll go and speak about it afterwards.
Yes, coach.
Definitely something to look at. We want those belts.
Yes, coach.
Well, it's been lekker speaking to you.
Thank you, coach.
It's nice getting to hear about your life a little bit more and your future aspirations, but we'll definitely work on it, try to get you where you need to go.
Yes, coach.
We're going to be doing another podcast soon with all of the Valhalla team that was selected for the South African team who have qualified or gotten onto the SA team to travel to Worlds. The Youth Worlds is now in August 2026. And then your guys, these juniors and seniors, are in November.
Yes,
in Georgia, I think it was, or Turkey or somewhere. I don't know. I can't remember now. But yeah, that's. I want to get all of them on another episode. So that'll probably be hopefully the next one or the one after. Any last words? How do people get a hold of you on social media? How do they follow you? How do they see what you're up to?
Only Instagram. I don't really use other websites.
Yeah. What is your Instagram handle? How do they get a hold of you?
Winuska MMA.
Spell it for us, please.
WINUSKA. And that
underscore, yeah.
Is MMA.
Okay, well, there you got Instagram. Go and make her famous. Share all of her stuff. She posts a lot of good content, and then we'll see where we go in the future. But it's very promising. You got the fact that you're getting a lot of these offers for titles, like with the boxing and all of that, it says a lot about how the community sees you and where they place you ranking wise in their eyes. So it's a good keep it up, because you're going to get very far with this still, you know.
Yeah, that's why I always say go into different sports. Don't just stay at one, because now at the moment I had to pick between this MMA fight or at another big box fight.
Yes.
I just start saying no, I want to pick.
Yeah.
So that's always good to go into different sports.
Yeah, the MMA is very important at this point in time. I tell you why. The white collar boxing, you got a record that you keep. But in the MMA, all of the fights that you're fighting are sanctioned fights, so it goes onto your worldwide record. So you'll have that MMA record. Are you sitting on 4-0 already? And that's a really good record to kick off with. Is 4-0. You know, so keep it up. Let's see where we go, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. This episode is brought to you by one of our sponsors, which will be in the beginning of the that you've already seen in the beginning of the video. Please jump onto the subscribe button underneath and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of things still coming up. Season 4 is going to be very exciting. You see, we've already got a change of logo. So please give us a subscribe. Thank you very much. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.